All right, greetings to my fellow peace blunderers. How is everybody doing on this wonderful Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, Saturday morning, wherever you are, doesn't matter. Welcome to the stream. And yes, we've got some people in the chat already. I welcome you all, people. We've got maybe Alien here, we got Eerie here, we got Aditya here. My friend, I'm not sure. Is that your first stream? Because I'm not sure I recognize your nickname. I know a couple of Adityas from the chat. I'm not sure I've ever seen the Aditya Adak one. I'm not sure if I put the stress correctly. But if I have seen you already, if I have talked to you already, I apologize. Just that there are multiple Adityas. It's a popular name. So, yes. How are you guys doing? Let me know. And yeah. It's good to be back for day 6 of the stream. A thon. And yeah, good to be back. I haven't managed to read. What message you retracted that Eerie, you sneaky bastard. Are you AGM? I am probably AGM in sleeping. Also eating fried potatoes. Not in chess though. Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure to read the nickname correctly. Droof. Where do you come from, my friend? You sound vaguely Asian. So, are you from India, perhaps? Welcome. And tell us more about yourself. I am a GM of Failed Tactics. Ooh, snap! Self-trolling already. Love it. So, how are you guys feeling tonight? It's I'm happy to hear that Aditya is doing good, and I can only become a GM when I play at 200. it's all. No, life. There is a saying in Russian that doesn't translate well into English, which is sad, but it would vaguely be translated as something like, life is all about comparison, something like that. Maybe there is a similar thing in English, I just don't know it, but life is all about comparison. Yeah. Wow, you got that right. I am from India. I mean, it's not some sort of brain what was genius brain detective work. Just look at your nickname and I'm automatically assuming that you are Asian, probably Indian, because that's the best shot. This is the most populated country in the world, probably you are from there. Aditya made a brilliant move today. That's very nice. I'm very happy for you, my friend. Let it, may it happen again in every game. I won at least 5 brilliant moves on a silver platter. Did you see Hikaru became World Bullet Champion? I was. Did he? Or are you just trolling? I'm not sure. Like, right now, it's all about the Women World Chess Championship. I don't think there is a World Bullet Championship, is there? If there is, then I was just not following. And yeah. Anyway, so there you go. We just started the stream a couple of minutes ago. As you may see, we will have more people joining in. And if you are new here, or it doesn't matter if you're old, if you're enjoying this, if you're liking the conversation, please like the stream. We are doing a streamathon. We're streaming every single day. The goal is to stream up until a point where we get to 50 concurrent viewers. We're still some way off the record. As you can see on your screen, is 14. That means I need every bit of your help to achieve that goal. So yes, like the stream, guys, support our boy. I mean, yeah, thank you very much, of course. So apparently, yes, some match was happening, Hikaru versus Magnus. Apparently, I was just missing. Sorry, I literally, you must forgive me. Literally, I was playing chess all day. I woke up at about 6 a.m., which is around the time I wake up normally these days. I don't know, last couple of weeks I've been waking up really early. I don't know for how long it's going to sustain itself, but I woke up at 6, I had like breakfast, I made some good food for myself, And then early morning, I went to the place where they host a tournament, and I played in the Rapid tournament. I had 4 rounds of Rapid, 15 minutes plus 10-second increment, and then I had, the classical game. And I just, I came back maybe an hour ago, had some dinner basically, and I'm back with you. So just a lot of stuff was going on, and I was probably missing something. So I'm guessing that Hikaru won. I'm guessing that Hikaru won because, Avery was saying that Hikaru became world champion. So I'm assuming Hikaru won. Spoiler alert. I don't think it's a stretch to assume that. Anyway, so yeah. All day been playing chess. Tomorrow is going to be pretty much the same. Tomorrow in the morning, I have 5 more rounds of Rapid and another classical game, so it's going to be a little bit worse even, because today I had 4 rounds of Rapid and a classical game. Tomorrow is 5 rounds of Rapid and a classical game. I will show you my game of classical that I played today. Not now though, not now. No, we'll wait a bit later to the stream when we have more people, because people were requesting that. In the meantime, let's get going with some warm-up games. I don't know how well I'm gonna do. I'll be totally honest, because I've literally been doing nothing but chess today. And yeah, have you played chess, anyone today, guys? You resting? Am I the only one who forgets Magnus still a human, made a mistake? Magnus is a human. That is correct. I don't know. I don't. I don't like. Will you play against me? Drew, yes, the way the stream works, the way our streams work always, is that I play everyone. I play everyone, no exception. But first, when the stream starts, I usually get like random opponents, rated games, that sort of jazz. So we play viewers usually in the second half of the stream. If you stay long enough, I'll surely play you. In fact, you'll be the first one in the queue because you asked the first. So there you go. All right. What do we have here? Clashing Arethu. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm not sure I'm recognizing your nickname, so you must be new. And that's why doubly welcome. Where do you come from, and how did you find us? Have you seen some of my videos, perhaps? All right. I don't know. What's this about? Interesting. I think my opponent is being a little bit risky with all the moves. I've got to be worried about this fork, I guess, maybe. But how about we forget about that fork for a second? Are you religious? I am from India. I've got another person from India. Funnily enough, yeah, we're good. We like a lot of our community is made from Indians. Like, it's no big surprise, really, because of how populated the country is. But yeah, another person from India. Your rating? Double question mark. My rating is exactly double question mark. You are spot on, guessed correctly. Here's your $5. My rating is so suspicious that double question mark is probably the best way to describe it. Eerie, I'm not religious. No, I am, well, you could call me an atheist if you want. I'm not religious, no. Alright, so we've sacrificed the piece, essentially. But we are looking to expose the center. And, you know, we're looking to punish our opponent for this misbehavior. In fact, I'm not seeing a way back from my opponent. Of course, this is the only legal move that I can find. And now, yeah, the knight is still pinned. Like, Jesus Christ, it's impossible not to win. I should probably... There may be a mate somewhere. There may be one. I will just be very prudent about this. I'm just gonna be taking the material and stuff. I'm just a bit too lazy, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a bit too lazy. Played too much chess today. I can't be bothered calculating. All right, this check. And king goes here. And I'm assuming that has to be made somewhere. Like, I'm going to try and do it with the pawns. The queen is covering all of this escape. Yeah, this ain't exactly helping, I'm afraid. My god, 1800 Blitz. Hi, Rishkan. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, so to everyone who just joined us, to everyone who's new, we are streaming every day. We are on a streamathon. This is day 6. I'm streaming every day to get to 50 concurrent viewers as quick as we can. We're building our community. Tomorrow is the big one. The ones who are the regulars will know that tomorrow is the big one. Tomorrow is Sunday. That means we have a community tournament on Sunday. We have usually from 10 to 25 people playing, depending on how busy people are, and we have lots of fun. Unrated tournament. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So yes, 1800 Blitz. I mean, it's not that impressive. It's just okay. It's just okay. My rating you can basically see on the screen. That is correct. That is correct. Yeah, so that move wasn't helping because my queen is covering the 6th rank, obviously. So for how long have you been playing chess, my friend? And what's your experience with chess? Do you have a Discord? Yes, we do. In fact, I talk about it every stream, and you can find the link in the description below. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Yeah, join the Discord, by the way. Yes, this is the best way to get in touch with me almost 24/7. I'm always down to answer some of your questions, etc., etc. Like the stream. Yes, everyone liked the stream immediately. So, the first game was relatively easy. I'm surprised. I don't tend to do very well. I'm playing from last December. That's already 7 months. Quite a tenure. Quite respectable. I started playing for like... I'm sorry, it's just that this heart icon does not allow me to see your message completely. I think it says 5 years, I'm guessing. Well, 5 years is a lot of time, my friend. 5 years is very respectable. Very respectable. Yeah. So we're playing this Alekhine, and this is an interesting setup that my opponent has got. A lot of like moving around on the queen side early on. I'm not sure if this is the best idea, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see about that. Grade 5, then I quit, then I came back in grade 9. Right, so you had like a massive break. I get it, I get it, I get it. Well, it's nothing wrong with the break, to be honest. Nothing wrong with the break. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. It's funny we have so many people with varied experience. Like we've got 7 months Aditya, Rishkan 3 years, Ritu 5, we've got Eri, I don't know how many years, I don't know how old you are necessarily. Ooh, bloody hell. Like, what's going on? Just misclicked the queen. Yeah, how about you don't play and you watch the stream instead? Nah, I mean I'm only joking. But you can't blunder your queens if you are not playing, you're watching the stream instead. But continuously play also made me strong too. I mean, yeah, of course. Well, the fewer breaks, the more consistent you will be, absolutely. Cat Surfer, welcome back to the stream, my friend. What's up? Did you get all the girls and all the women and all the money and all the fame in the world after your win at the Under 18 Finnish Championship? Please tell me that your life has changed for the better. Please tell me that you are enjoying your life. All right, so we're gonna play this. Yeah, this was expected. I'm thinking what to move my knight. I want to move it to c8. I want to move my knight to c8. Some of you will be like, "What? Knight to c8? Is this guy drunk?" Maybe a little bit, but actually, there is a good reason for that. I'm certainly living the life. Nice, nice, absolutely brilliant. All right, so how about we attack this? I don't think this threat will be allowed to happen. Yeah, okay, so can't block. Sorry, can't protect with the rook, obviously. All right, I'm down on time. Maybe I should move back. Should we suggest moves? No, my friend. I would respectfully ask you to not be suggesting moves, otherwise it's a bit unfair to the opponent. So yes, normally in our community we don't do that. Only after the fact. Only after the fact. I just lost the game in the final between two schools, then I took a long break. Ah, so you had some trauma there. You had some proper trauma, I see. Well, I shouldn't be laughing, but I should not be laughing. In the meantime, this game is a bit of a mess. Like, what's this game? Okay. So a lot of captures going on. I'm 80 seconds down. That's the most frustrating thing. 80 seconds down. This is not great. This is not great. Let's see. Let's play here. This knight is a bit out of the game. This bishop is also not doing very much. Huh. So you think you want to do this? Okay. I think you want to do this. Should I take with the queen or should I not take? Let's. What if I don't take? Will I lose miserably if I don't take? Good question. Good question. I was thinking maybe there are some tricks with takes, queen takes, but I just forgot for a second that that the bishop was defending. All right. Okay, fair enough. Jesus Christ. This and my own bishop is pinned. That's not great. I know that I am sacking a rook there. It's just okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is not okay though. I don't want this. So queen takes. It takes. My attack kind of disappeared. My attack kind of disappeared. It might actually be a draw if played correctly. Might be. But the problem is I have 2 seconds left. So that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chat, which is the highest level bot you beat? Morphe. I don't know. Like, I don't raid bots. Some of the regulars will know that I don't really like playing against bots because their strength is quite deceptive. When Queen's Gambit was like really popular, I don't remember how many years that was, but I was nowhere near as strong as I am now, and I'm not strong now, so you could probably guess how strong I was at the time. And I played against Beth Harmon, like the oldest one. There were like multiple. I think there were 5. I played like against the oldest Beth Harmon, who's like 2500 or something. Nah, even stronger than that. And I beat her. Okay, of course I lost a couple of times, but I don't remember. It didn't take me that many attempts to beat her. I was shocked. I was probably like 1600 rapid at a time when I beat Beth Harmon, and I'm not bloody proud of that. I think I don't know. I don't rate chess bots. 1600, 1300, right? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I don't like playing bots either. Only when I have no internet. Yeah, I just like playing people. I just like playing people, and you know why? When I beat bots, they don't cry because they don't care. They're computers. But when I beat people, they cry, and that gives me great pleasure. Hi there, Cowshield. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I am not sure this is a nickname that is familiar to me, so are you new to the stream? How did you find us? Where did you come from? Welcome. I'm giving you a welcome hug. And yes. Alright, so we won one, we lost one. Here we go. I'm actually, it's quite good to not lose 2 games in a row. Like, on stream, the first games of the stream. Like, I won one, so the pressure is a little bit off. I will defeat you. Well, you will defeat me in only one of 2 cases. A, you're better than me, and you will defeat me, and I will be, I will be clapping. And 2, you're cheating. So don't cheat. If you want to beat me, you gotta show it. You gotta show it. You gotta show your muscles. Show him, but don't flex him. Don't flex him. Just show him. Don't flex him. I remember there was a Masters bot. Apparently Masters level, so I have the same opinion. Yeah, exactly. That's sort of my sentiment as well. I think you can beat anyone in their bad days except title players. I beat a 1700. 1700, your top win against a human or a bot? Because you said 1300 just a minute ago. Alright, so the knight is willing to jump in here, and I don't like that. How about I go to h7 with my bishop first? So that my bishop isn't under much debt. Like f5 is such a terrible move. I almost want to play it. Let's play b5 instead, shall we? Let's play b5 instead. Whoa! I think that's a misclick. You know what? You know, we're just gonna offer the draw to that gentleman. That's just a terrible misclick. Yeah. That is just a terrible misclick. I mean, obviously they meant to take en passant. Obviously they meant to take en passant, but instead of clicking on the pawn, they clicked on the knight and they moved the knight to b6. I offered a draw and they accepted, obviously. So, yeah. Let's move on to the next one. En passant with a knight, exactly. I would never offer draw. That's just me, though. I'm not expecting any karma points or brownie points from the universe for doing that. This is just how I do that. I don't want to make anyone's day miserable. Like I know how bad time sucks. You know, losing a game like this, especially when you're not having a good day. And when I misclick and when I hang pieces, people don't offer draws, and I don't ask for draws. But I'm not expecting anything in return either. So it's not like when I do that, I'm like, well, when it happens to me, I sort of expect the universe to be fair to me, and you know, I expect my opponent to be gracious. Nah, I don't care. I would of course welcome if people did that more often, but you cannot break the cycle, because yeah, and it's fine. But I'd like, yeah. Anyway, all right. A5. A5, you say? A5 it is. Ha! Ha 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 ha! No, not funny. Alright, C5. We're just sort of trying to see what's going to happen in the center. Alright, well, first and foremost, I'm going to just block this pawn from moving for a while. And then we'll see. So he wants my bishop. That's impolite. I remember in a semi-final, my opponent played this Scholar's Mate. Clap, you refused my draw, so I would never. What was that tournament? Was that like years ago? And you're just reminiscing about that experience. Yeah. Shit! Oh! Now that's a misclick for you. Funnily enough, I wanted to go Queen D7. It's funny how that happens. We were just talking about misclicks, and I misclicked myself. Watch Exclam blame me for saying hello. Why would I do that? There's nothing wrong with that. Agreed brilliance. Yeah, by the way, we should resign. We should resign. We would just like, this is life. This is how life works sometimes. This is very random, but just the previous game we had a person misclicking, and we were talking about misclicks in general, and now I misclick. All right, welcome. I do a bit of trolling. Where'd you come from, my friend? I'm not sure I'm recognizing your nickname. Where do you come from? What country? And Muhammad is here. Welcome. The Walking Meme says, wants to play a game against me. Well, my friend, welcome to the community. Welcome to the stream as well. We will be playing, viewers, but not now. We are playing in the second half of the stream. Right now, we are mostly chatting and me playing. Also, we are going to look at my tournament game that I played today. Very, very soon. Very, very soon. So this was a classical game that I played. Today was round 1 of a very big tournament. Still 8 rounds to go. And yes, from Iceland. Nice. Reykjavik? Oh, that's the only Icelandic city I know. But there shouldn't be that many. Did you lose on time? Kind of difficult to lose on time in a classical game. You know, kind of difficult. But if anyone can do that, it's yours truly. Also, those of you who just arrived, new or old, remember that today is day 6 of our streamathon. I stream every single day with a goal to get to 50 concurrent viewers. And I need your help to do that. I cannot do it myself. So if you're liking the interactions, if you're liking the vibes, if you like it for any reason whatsoever, please make sure to like the stream. If you're not liking it, then don't leave a like. It's whatever. And, you know, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to, you know, do all the other stuff. Tell about the stream to your friends or something. We'll play chess. A perfect opportunity to say I scared you and you misclicked. Nah, I mean, I'm not gonna make that excuse. I'm not Kenny, right? Exclam versus Ding. I played the London in the final and I had no space to move. It's funny, Eerie, how you managed to tell a full-fledged story in your messages. You're like, semi-final, final. I lost. I retired from chess for 4 years. But you're not doing that in a linear structure. You're sort of flash forwarding and flash backing like Tarantino. Too much time. Yeah, yes. If I played against Ding 100 matches, I would probably lose 100. But yeah. Let's try and not replicate that theoretical situation on stream with other people. I have returned and I am so close to 1000 on Bullet. Well, welcome to the stream, Caleb. Unless you have changed your nickname, I am not sure if I have seen you before, my friend. It could be that my memory is failing me though. Could you please if you have changed your nickname, let me know. Welcome to the stream, Zaruto. I haven't talked to you in a while. How are you doing, my friend? So they are not accepting my Smith Mora, are they? Oh, they have accepted. No. So they are playing this sort of Palsen formation with an accelerated fianchetto. 6 b5, bishop b7. It's an okay setup, I suppose. It's an okay setup. It's okay. And yes, I was busy studying. Well, studying is important, so definitely much more important than watching this. So I do encourage you to do that, to keep studying and, you know, be goal oriented, be productive. Alright, my opponent is just doing this, and the king is still in the center. I'm not sure that's the best idea. They might win, but we'll see how that goes. Is it time to play 95? Yes. Like, Jesus. Yeah, I think I gotta play 95. Sorry, my name. Yeah, I was half assuming it was you, my friend. I was half assuming it was you because, come on, like, probably the chances of you being another Caleb are not very high. So, Snom, welcome to the stream. Nice, welcome back. All right. All right. So, we're not in a rush, are we? The pawn is officially protected, so whatever. Conga time, welcome. Those pawns to the king side are scary. Is this scary? Come on. Come on. Ah, so that's your plan. So that's your plan. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint. That it's not happening. If that was your plan, then you're gonna have to find another one. So at infinite time to think, teacher shouted at you for not thinking. That was proper stressful, I reckon. That was proper stressful. Alright, so are there any interesting tactical ideas? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I see a couple of funny looking moves, but I don't know if they're good. For example, this is a funny looking move. Welcome back, Sword Veil, as well. Lose on time. Yeah, that we're proficient at it. We're absolutely proficient at it. No doubt. Fish 47. I'm not sure what you're referring to, my friend. Okay, so... Okay. So basically this knight is for the moment free. I can't really move my rook, can I? Jesus Christ. This is a very confusing position. Can I just take this pawn for no reason? Can I just take this pawn for no reason? That's cool. We're back to equal material! Yes! Yes. I mean, I can always do this, I guess. Queen for 2 rooks in a position like this should be good. We'll see. So takes. All right, fair enough. Takes with check. And we would better not blunder mate. So let's not do that. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know. Let's play here. Let's play here. And yeah, at the end of the day, it was a little bit like a queen for 2 rooks. A slightly different scenario. Yeah, that takes. So basically my king has no space to hide now. So I gotta watch it. But the most important thing that I need to watch is my time. Because I don't want to lose on time. Why does it look like I am going to lose on time, right? Oh, crap. Jesus Christ. Oh. Alright, fine. Yeah, I missed that. Shouldn't have done that. That was such a fun game. 13 viewers. We're very close to breaking the record. We're very close. Let's get a couple more people. I don't know, call your grandmother. I don't know, tell her that a very nice gentleman is streaming. Yeah, so the problem is, I started screwing up here because I thought that would be a fun exchange, but I completely misjudged the fact that I have back rank issues. So in an ideal world, I should be getting that bishop as well, but I didn't. You mean 14 right now? We're that close. What device do you use for streaming? I'm assuming a PC. Well, yeah. We're so close to breaking the world record. Yes, and I want to encourage you as well. So let me show you my classical game that I played today. Very instructive. It's a very interesting game. Yes, like the stream, etc. And be good sports. So those of you who just joined, let me actually take a look at the game I played today in a classical. I actually have it ready. I have it ready right here. So yes, today I played in round 1 of a big tournament. This is going to be 9 days, 9 rounds. It's obviously FIDE rated classical, 90 minutes plus 30 seconds. And this is round 1. And because I turned out to be in the upper half of the table, if you don't know how pairings work in these sorts of tournaments, it's just you have a field of players sorted by rating, and then you have number one player, so the highest, sorry, you have the table split in half. So that makes sense, right? So we have 100 people playing, and the table is split in half. And then how the pairings work for the first round is that the first player, the highest rated player, plays the 51st. The second plays the 52nd. The third plays the 53rd. I hope you get the gist. So when you are in the upper half of the table, that means that you're playing someone much, much lower rated, right? And this is what happened to me. I was in the upper half of the table, and my opponent was much, much lower rated than me. In fact, they don't have a FIDE rating. They have like a national local rating of the Polish Chess Federation, but they don't have a FIDE rating. So I don't think my FIDE rating is even going to be affected. Video and stream, I guess. And thank you for the best luck wishes, unnamed, as well. So yeah, and I'm playing black. And my opponent is like this gentleman. He's like in his 40s. A gentleman in his 40s, basically. And I think he just plays chess recreationally. And I think his sons play more than him. And the reason I know is that I saw him with his two sons at the tournament. So the sons also played and he played. So yeah, I played against him. Played against this lovely gentleman. And I'm playing as black. Do you have a chess tile yet? I wish. I wish. So, guys, let's look at the game. It's very instructive, I promise. It's very instructive. It has a lot of small details in it that I think is very relevant for most of you guys watching for your rating. And I think, like, for any rating, really. So, we're getting e4. I didn't know what my opponent was playing, but e4 is always a safe bet. And, you know, I played the Alekhine, obviously, and if you know anything about Alekhine, what about Kenny? We don't talk about Kenny. And I wonder if Kenny's lurking in the chat. That'll be awkward. Respect the Alekhine. Yeah, so, and as you should know, if you ever see that some idiot, like myself, plays the Alekhine, and disrespects you, you should know that you should play e5. E5, you know, you need to play e5. I don't know. You could play d4. You could play c4. The move order is going to end up being the same. Yeah, you could play the 4 pawn attack. So this is how you try to punish the Alekhine. But yeah, if you don't play e5, the other variations are a bit weaker. And my opponent played knight c3, and knight c3 isn't that great. It completely, you know, reduces the danger. And now, you know, the position is even, like, it's much better. It's much more comfortable for black to play in most positions. So, d5, yeah, one of the most straightforward moves. In fact, you can even play e5 and kind of transpose into Vienna game, if you so wish, at this point. I don't do that because I like playing the Alekhine, but objectively the best move is e5 transposing into a very equal Vienna game. But I play d5 because I like playing in the Alekhine style. So all of this is normal. And AK47, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? I'm not sure I recognize your nickname. Where do you come from? Welcome to the community. Welcome to the stream. We're looking at my tournament game. So, at this point, I did a bit of a thingy. So this is a setup for a trap. 15 viewers. Yes. Awesome. Brilliant, people. Brilliant. Ouch. Oh, I hit my elbow. Bloody hell. Oh, it hurts as well. Sometimes you hit your elbow and it's like nothing. But this one, I guess I hit the nerve or something. Ow, that sucks. I can't move my arm anymore. I end the stream. Thank you. Round of applause to everyone who joined. If you are new, if you're old, yeah, we are doing a streamathon. We're streaming every day until we get 50 viewers, but we are on 16 now. That's amazing. Thank you very much. With D4, would you ever consider playing a kind of Elekine with knight c6? I don't think that is a good idea. It is a good idea. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah. All right. So, where was I? So this is a setup for a trap. And this is where it got a bit of theatrical. I got the feeling that my opponent isn't very comfortable or experienced in this position. And I know which strings to pull in this position to try and spring the trap, right? So at this point, you know, like this is only move 4. The first 3 moves I played instantly because, come on, why not? Like, obviously, I know what to play, like, within a second. But this is where I pretended to think for a little bit, like I was forgetting what to do. And after just a bit of a breather, I played c5, which is the move that you should play. And as soon as I played c5, I gave like an idea that I blundered. Like I just, you know, a bit of theatrics, right? So I just I showed a bit of frustration. I like exhaled relatively loudly, not too loudly, not too obvious. But yeah, I wanted to take that pawn. And he did. And I was like, this is not the trap yet. We're almost done. And after I take here, and he takes here, this is the trap. This is the trap. So knight takes pawn, and you know, queen takes, and now white is already losing. White is already losing because white is dropping a piece after knight b6, and there is no way to save a piece. We have this situation going on. We've got knight pinned and double attacked. Yeah, I will see this unnamed. You have to go. It's such a shame. It's such a shame that you're not going to catch the game to its ending. Kirby got an upgrade to a laptop. That's awesome. 1 terabyte hard drive. That's a lot. That's much more than my brain can ever have. Like, my brain operates on a I don't know, 64 megabyte hard drive. Bishop c4, but then bishop e6. Sorry, I'm not catching you. What is bishop c4? Can't he go c4? You trying some tricks. Okay, so bishop b5 check is a thing that a lot of people attempt. It doesn't work. I just block with the knight and it's fine. The knight is pinned, but it doesn't matter. And your suggestions don't work, I'm afraid. So if c4 is attempted, then e6, right? Just a random fact: 1 terabyte is just a fraction of brain memory. Yeah, I know. Like, brain memory isn't even brain memory is far bigger than anything else. I know that's the point of the joke. Like, I suck. Gotta go. It was nice to have you here, unnamed, and I wish you best for the rest of the day. So yes. e6, and this idea doesn't work, people. There is an even more interesting idea, like this, for example, to try and detract me. Hanging the bishop, kind of, sort of, but, you know, if I take the bishop, it's not great for me, because it's going to be mate in 2, like something like this. So don't take the bishop. But this also doesn't work. I can play queen d7. And the threat is still there. None of this happened in the game, though. So bishop b5 check was played, knight c6, and the threat is still there. So it takes he took my knight, and that's fine. Basically, playing e6 is no longer necessary if I had to, because I've got c6 now attacking that knight. And literally the only sensible move here to do is trying to make my life as much you know, as difficult as it can be, and this is completely normal. When you have a position where you're definitely dropping something, do something to like shit in your opponent's coffee. Do something that makes them awkward just before they take the piece. And in this position, the best move and the move that was played is knight f6 check, right? So, you know, it does drop a piece, but the piece was going to be dropped anyway. So at least after e takes, you know, you can take with the g pawn. It doesn't matter. I thought it's better to take with the e pawn. You know, this pawn structure could be slightly ruined. So now a queen exchange is in order. And yes, I'm basically up a piece. In this position. And I'm happy, of course. Like, I'm sitting there. I want to get a win in round 1. And it looks like I'm on my way to that win. But this game is far from over. This is like, especially in classical, you never relax your buttocks. Because a piece up, you know, you could still screw up. So knight f3. Knight f3 is the best move, I guess. And I'm like, you know, I'm piece up, so I don't mind exchanging. Bishop g4 isn't the most, well, it's pretty accurate, but probably not the best move. I just wanted to challenge that knight, and you know, if the knight doesn't move, I'll just take it. I'll ruin the pawn structure. If the knight does move, let's say, I don't know, knight here, then I can just take this pawn. And if you say, well, but knight takes with check, I don't mind that. So like king c7 and happy days. I'm attacking that knight. And what? The knight, where can the knight go? If you think this, then I have some bad news. The knight isn't surviving. So knight a5 probably is gonna have to happen. So yeah, anyway. So this is a thing. So left the knight in place, took the pawn, and I took the knights. And this is where I had a decision to make. I want to ask this question to you people in the chat. It's black to move, right? And you want to treat this pawn somehow. Do you A, take the pawn? Do you B, play g6? Or do you C, play something else? You completely ignore that. What do you do? Maybe g6 and try to win the pawn. C, g6. So, when you play g6, you don't take the pawn, right? Because, you know, if you take the pawn, you take the pawn. But if you play g6, you may not take the pawn eventually, if your opponent manages to protect it somehow. So a lot of people vote for g6. Like most people vote for g6. Right. Okay. And Mohammed voted for C. What would be your suggestion, Mohammed? g6, king d7, king e6. Ah, so you want to like come up and take it with the king, right? g6 triple pawn. Yes. By the way, if you don't see triple isolated pawns very often, this is technically a triple pawn position if you play g6. g6, he has a dark squid bishop. King d7. King d7 is fine. King d7 is fine. Quadruple. Quadruple. Yeah, Kat, I'm reading your message. Ah, right. So it's a funny little situation, Kat. I see. I don't watch with bishops. Basically, I thought he thought I was a patzer. Yes, and he showed him, Did you win that game though? Did you win it? So yes, it's gonna be a bit of a downer. Answer, but taking g6 and king d7 that was suggested by Mohammed are all equally good. Literally absolutely no difference. And I'm looking at it with the engine as well. The engine says g6 is minus 1.77 G takes f6 minus 1.75, and king d7 is minus 1.73. So there is no difference, really. Absolutely not. You won the game. That's nice to hear. So, yes, I played g6. Does 95 work? Probably, yeah, I mean, 95 I guess is fine. It's just that I don't want to, don't get me wrong, 95 looks nice and all, but I guess it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, engine is a little bit g6 to the win. So, okay, so now that we know that, what do you think I played? What do you think I played? I want you to guess which one I played. Knowing that g6, takes, and king d7 are equally good, basically. Which one did I play? Which one? Bishop 6, king e8. Bishop b4. You guys think I'm really bad. None of the above. No, I did play g6. I thought, yeah, I thought your sentiment, like, I realized that taking is probably as good, but I felt like I'm gonna take that pawn anyway. If he defends it somehow, I'll be shocked. So, yes. We don't have to think that, though. So, in this position, the move that I was slightly annoyed by is a bishop f4, and it is the best move because I really want to put my king on c7, and if he plays bishop f4 immediately, then I can't do that. And I really want to like play king c7 and, you know, connect my rooks very shortly. But I saw a different move. And this just shows a bit of an inexperience by my opponent, I think. My opponent here went for a completely wrong plan. And don't get me wrong, my opponent is losing anyway, but I think he played b3. He played b3, and that's inviting a lot of problems with b3. So basically, he wanted to, you know, play b3, bishop b2 to try and hold on to that pawn. But now, first of all, b3 is bad for a simple reason that I played immediately as bishop b4 check. When b3 isn't there, you can just easily play c3 to block the check and you know, harass this bishop. But when b3 gets played, you can't do that. You know, c3, I take the pawn with the fork, right? So b3 is an immediate weakness. So this is why you've got to be also very careful, not forgetting about checks and weakening yourself. b3 is funny for real. Well, yeah, it do be happen sometimes like that. Hi Kyle, how are you doing, my friend? Guys, stop it with the what's that? What are you telling me, Kirby, to shut up now? Come on, guys, be nice to each other. What's that about? And yeah, so check and bishop d2. I check with the rook as well. I develop with tempo. I probably take the bishop at some point as well. Yes, thank you very much, Kyle, for being here and working on the film. I'm dying the stream. Please don't die in the stream. That's not really great. So king f1. The bishop block did not happen. And here, I wouldn't say I was imprecise. 15 viewers. We got to 16 today. So 15 is great. Also, great, everyone. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream. And don't forget to sub if you haven't already. Notification bell so you don't miss the next ones. We're trying to get to 50 and we're getting closer and closer. And I, thank you very much for it. And I do appreciate that. Oh, like 100%. Thank you very much. It means a lot. So yes. What do you guys think should be played here? What do you think is the best move? I did not play the best move. My move was second best. You could argue it's slightly imprecise, but it's, you know, my move is still very good. But what do you think is the best move? I see Max is suggesting bishop c3. Any other ideas? Rook e8. Knight d5. e8. You mean rook e8? e8 isn't the move. Knight d5. I see some suggestions as well. Knight d5. King e8. King e8. It's Max, just kidding. Oh, King c7. To be honest, bishop c3 followed by knight d5 is better. Yeah, so basically, not only castles. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I'm loving that. I'm loving it. So basically, remember when I said that b3 brings multiple problems? Not only b3 allowed this check for free, but also it weakened other dark squares around the king. And yes, bishop c3 is indeed the best move. We harass the rook, and the rook is forced into this very awkward spot. And now, yeah, basically knight d5 is very good, and king c7 is very good. And basically, you know, it's happy days for us. It's happy days. So yes, am I the only one who liked Honesty Sigma? I'm not sure what you're referring to, unless it's some sort of meme niche thing. I don't know. I didn't play bishop c3. I played a move that is very good. Still, it's second best, but you know, you could argue it's slightly imprecise. I played rook e8. I played rook e8, which was also suggested by somebody. It was, yeah, suggested by Mohammed and Yagu as well. It's very good. Don't get me wrong. We're threatening this, like if this is allowed. So you're just developing the rook and very close to connecting the rooks. Bishop b2 on the board. This move now doesn't make much sense, does it? And now I play king c7. Now I play king c7 like I wanted, and I'm very happy about my position, and you know, this is on the way to win. And this is where also it starts going even more wrong for my opponent. So basically, White is having a really hard time here, no, without doubt. But what happens is your king sometimes is a very important defensive piece, and my there's c3 though. What's after that? I mean, why is c3 a problem? Why is c3 a problem? I mean, I go over somewhere. I go to bishop c5. Like if you want to go further on like b4, I want to harass your bishop. My bishop's got like a ton of squares. It's fine. And if you want to try like fork my pieces, you know, I just take. So yeah, it's okay. It's nothing. Nothing. So my opponent played king g1, and this move makes the position even worse. Jesus Christ, people! I do not appreciate. I'm not gonna like dish out any punishments, but I do not appreciate the chat with like the sexual deprivation and stuff. I know that you guys are probably friends having banter, but please have banter in your private thingy. Just keep it like friendly in here as much as possible. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Come on, that's a bit cringe. You gotta agree. So yeah, I would politely ask you to not do that. So king g1 is, well, something that seems reasonable at first. You're connecting your rooks, but it presents a serious problem. Can you find that problem? Why is king g2 worse as opposed to when the king was on f1? What does it do? What does it do? Why is that not a good move? I'm waiting. King gets open on the king side. Pigs on 7th rank. Woo! Yeah, basically Kirby is right. basically Kirby is right. With King on G2, I have free access to Rook E2, which is the best move on the board. And yeah, this position becomes really untenable. The King on F1 was at least covering the E2 square. Now it doesn't. Now it doesn't, and the win is, you know, the position is getting easier and easier right now. A3 is okay, I guess. What about knight d5? Knight d5 is completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with knight d5, Kyle. Or nothing wrong. It's just that I wanted to grab the opportunity as soon as I presented yourself. If I don't play Rook E2 now, maybe I won't get to play it later. But knight d5 I can play any day I want, really. So Rook E2, but knight d5 is okay. And A3, which is, you know, a move. A move doesn't do much. A3 is, well, again, there are not that many good moves. Like, what can you even suggest here? What can you even suggest here for white? It's very difficult to find anything, really. And, you know, the position at this point is -3. The position at this point is -3. So A3 is also very important. One thing that I want to know is that you don't want to make moves. We don't want to make moves so that they force our opponents to do something they want to do anyway, right? So I guess it's relatively obvious that my wet dream is bishop c5. And I want to pressure that f2 pawn. Like, I want to play bishop c5 anyway, probably. And a3 is forcing me to do what I want to do. So bishop c5. And this is a very important thing in chess. Do not play moves. Do not just attack pieces blindly, because think about where they're going to move after you attack them. They may move to squares your opponent is very happy about. So yes. At this point, you know, I'm double attacking the f2 pawn, etc, etc, so it's all very nice. Rook f1 defending. Yeah, that's all fine. And you could play knight d5 here. The engine says knight d5 is the best move. I just double up the rooks, and I guess there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not in a hurry whatsoever. It's like taking this pawn. You know, I guess you can take it, but I just didn't want to allow this check because my rook on e2 is covering that e5 square, which I was always very cognizant about. And I didn't want to allow this check, so I just, you know, I doubled the rooks and I was fine. What if white plays rook e1? When? Like, when? Because right now rook e1 blunders the rook, I'm afraid. Too much rook. Before rook's double. I mean, I'm just gonna take on f2. f2 is hanging. Needs defending, Kyle. Needs defending. So rook f1, like, there wasn't much choice. And yes. Yes, so I doubled the rooks. And f4. f4 is, you know, again, a move, but it has an interesting idea that my opponent has. f4 is... Well, f4 enables something that you will see in just a minute. So I play knight d5, finally! Finally, someone in the chat who was really excited to play knight d5. Finally, it was played. Yeah, finally. Well, like I said, I was never in a rush to play it. I knew I'll play it someday. And of course, knight attacks literally everything in the world. And by everything in the world, I mean just 2 pawns. But hey, f4, on the other hand, enables this check. Disconnects my rooks, and yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance, this check, but I was fine with it. I didn't mind it. So again, you people have a choice. You can block with the bishop, or you can retreat, for example. Which one do you choose? Block with the bishop or retreat? Kyle says block with the bishop. Mohammed says block. Retreat, of course, Kirby says. Oh, polarizing opinions. I'm back, just 8. Nice, nice. Snom, we're having a debate. If you care enough to look at the position, we were just handed this check, which is relatively annoying. And the dilemma is, do we block with the bishop or do we retreat? Rook takes bishop. Actually, rook takes bishop is still fine. Like, the position is so bad for white at this point that even this is winning for black. It's not as winning, and I wouldn't do that. But if you really want, you know, you can do that. It's still winning for black. Like, we have 2 pieces for a rook. The material is technically equal, but boy, like, none of this is good for black. Sorry, for white. Trade to break outposts. Yeah, so I blocked with the bishop. In fact, another learning point. You are winning as black, right? You are winning. But even in this relatively safe position, you know, it seems like you're cruising. You need to still be full-on concentration, especially in a tournament, of course, in a classical game. Blocking with the bishop is the correct option. If you retreat, I don't know, somewhere, king b7, for example, it's still okay. You're still winning, kind of, but not as winning. And a couple of these inaccuracies may very easily turn a winning position into a drawing position, or even a losing position. The reason why retreating isn't that great is that we can start actually marching the pawns down. And I don't know, like, I'm not liking the look of this. Now my knight d5 actually gets punished, perhaps, and it looks like I may be getting swamped. If you retreat the bishop, yeah, and don't forget about this bishop, by the way. Don't forget about this bishop, by the way. We may actually be finding ourselves in a situation where I will have to take that bishop now because it's so annoying.
Greetings to my fellow peace blunderer.
Wait, what happened there? What? How did this notification? What? Ah, right. Jesus. Jesus. Someone just followed my Twitch bizarrely, and the notifications are still on. LOL, indeed. So yes, it's much better to just block with the bishop and more or less force the exchange. And I'm going to follow again now. Please don't trigger the notifications. Please don't. So yeah, I block with the bishop and king of3 is played. King of3 attacking the rook. And this is where it's an interesting situation, right? So we've got king of3 attacking the rook. We've got this tension going on, and I do implore you to find a move that you like. What move do you like? Like, we still have this tension here. The rook is attacked. There's just bishop takes. Bishop takes bishop. Mohammed says it's probably the best XClam stream I've watched so far. So you like when we look at games? I'll take further notice of that. Bishop takes c5 because if king takes rook discovers check. Ah, right. Yes. And I do think the sentiment is similar to other people as well. Prakriti, welcome to the stream, my friend. How much your elo? My elo is like, yeah. Welcome. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. We are looking at the tournament game that I played today, in like a classical tour.
Greetings to my fellow peace
Who
blunderer.
did it? Is that Max? I'm gonna kill him. Ah, that's Muhammad. I'm gonna kill him too. Stop following my Twitch. Stop following my Twitch. Stop triggering my notifications. Alright. It was me. It was you. Of course, I can see that, you little prat. So, bishop takes bishop is correct. Those of you who thought that is, is a good boy. Or girl. Looks like refollowing doesn't work. Aye. So basically, if bishop takes bishop, you've got to take back with a pawn now, and the pawn is hanging. So yeah, this is just too bad. And if you don't take, then you will be in trouble. And my opponent, I don't know why. Maybe my opponent missed something, but it just shows the inexperience. I was totally expecting them to takes bishop, but they took my rook. And I was like, oh boy, that's nice. So this game is going to be even shorter than I expected. Of course, the big problem with king taking the rook is, bishop takes rook, discovered check, mate in 3, etc. Except for not mate in 3. But yeah, this is just even worse now. Nah, there's no mate in 3, but yeah. Obviously, the discovered check, and I just take a rook for free. This is just too much material. So, king f3, and I finally take that pawn on f6. redeeming the g6 move. We finally took that pawn. We risked it, and we took the biscuit. We took that pawn. Yay, congratulations. And yeah, 3 years later. Correct. And at this point in time, the game is pretty much over, right? So bishop takes f6, and the game lasted for a little bit, I guess. But the rest of it is not as informative anymore, because instructive, sorry. So c4, trying to get my knight somewhere, but knight just goes to knight c3. It's fine. Is knight c3 the best move? Probably. Yeah, the answer says it's the best move. The knight is going to be extremely safe. One thing I was half worried about before moving to c3, and also this is very important. I cannot stress enough how important this is. Before moving my knight to c3, which I felt was instinctively a good move, I was thinking, okay, so for the moment it will be defended by the bishop. But if it's not defended by the bishop, my knight kinda can be trapped if nothing changes. So none of these squares are available to the knight. This is the only one available. So it's kind of worried, not that I'm worried, but I had to double check whether knight may be potentially in some sort of stupid trouble after it goes to c3. And this is what you need to do. Again, you're cruising, you're winning, but be focused. I made sure that, the knight is not in trouble. So knight c3, h3. h3 does nothing. It's just basically a waiting move. But I can understand my opponent, I don't know, what is my opponent supposed to do? Knight is kind of useless there. Well, you wait for it, Kyle. It may seem like it. It may seem like it, but time will tell, right? Time will tell. Do you know why? Because knight c3, you might say, oh, well, what is this knight doing? It's not attacking anything, it's almost trapped. Well, knight c3, for starters, allows me to do this. Bang! Rook e2. That's a second time this game I played rook e2. We had the first rook moving up, it did its job, and now the second one is going to move on as well. So rook e2, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to yum. Those arrows look good. Yes. I don't need to do with my bishop. My bishop is perfect. I don't need to do anything. So rook c1. Look, my opponent has literally 0 moves. This move may be not the best, but who cares at this point? I play rook b2, attacking the pawn, moves it. I go rook b3, so this also discoveries are possible. Maybe I'm attacking that pawn, I'm attacking everything. King goes out of the way so that a move like, I don't know, let's play nothing move. A move like knight a2 check, discovery check isn't possible, of course, so the king moved away to g2. And I'm just, I'm taking the pawns. I'm taking the pawns. Rook c2. I'm not sure what the idea behind rook c2 was. I'm just playing rook a2, and I'm saying you're not moving your rook anywhere unless you're exchanging it. So either you exchange your rook and basically play with 0 pieces, or you go back to c1. And back to c1 the rook went. Hi Nemo, what's up? How you doing? You are back. Nice, nice. And at this point in time, I'm just, I'm playing knight there, knight to knight e4. I'm putting more pressure on this pawn again. I'm doing great. If you sacrifice the rook, there'll be a check. It was a fork by a horsey. I was looking at potential like knight forks, but I don't think there was any. I don't think there was any. But okay, so yes, so knight e4, because I'm again threatening to take on f2. Rook defends, but I just have too many pieces. Like after bishop d4, this is indefensible. 3 attackers and just 2 defenders, right? So there was, but it was earlier. Okay, maybe I just missed it. But yeah, if you found a good job. It's just that it's I was winning anyway. But yeah, props to you if you found it, if you saw it. So yes, and you can't defend f2, you can't do anything basically. A rook there. There are no moves. And this is basically mate in 3 after rook e1, because just rook takes, and the king can go there or there. It's gonna be mate 2 either way. The sequence that took place was king h1, and then obviously check with the knight, and the king has literally no squares apart from g1, and then you can move the rook any way you want, except for these 2. You can move the rook any way you want. One move is mate, and the other 4 are mated too. But the mate that I played was rook e2, right? And the king is out of squares and nothing can block. If you go with the rook to any other square, but not to the left but to the right, let's say here, it's going to be mate in 2, because the rook can block, but very, very, very temporarily. So there you go. And that was the game. So that was the game. This was the game. Mate. What's about f3, f4, and f1? What? When? Chakus Matus. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Yeah, so, look, don't get me wrong. It was a game that I won because of an opening trap, and because my opponent was inexperienced. There were some really, really, really suspicious decisions made by my opponent, because my opponent isn't very experienced. And I'm not gonna be, feeling like I climbed Mount Everest. We did a job. We beat our opponent. You can only beat what's in front of you. The test is going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm probably going to play like a proper opponent, and that's not disrespecting the opponent I played today. Tomorrow is going to be the proper test, because it feels good to get a point on the board. It's nice. We need to prove it. We need to prove it tomorrow. All the best. We're talking about WWE and FIFA now. You're playing mate killing tomorrow. I mean, yeah, probably. If mate killing comes to our community tournament, I may as well. SummerSlam. Yeah, somehow the chat just faded into obscurity. I don't know what's going on anymore. So yes, that was the game. I hope that you found the analysis instructive, and there were some tips here and there that I gave you. I hope you took something away from it. And for that, I also encourage you to like the stream if you haven't already. How about that? And yeah, so that was the game. Tomorrow's gonna be funny. Tomorrow's gonna be funny. Also, I played 4 rounds of Rapid. I played 4 rounds of Rapid today. I won 2, I lost 2. 100 elo in 100 minutes. Only if we're talking negatives. I can only do backwards. I can't do 100 elo in 100 minutes. Yeah. But yeah. We'll see. Alright, so that was the game. My Blitz Racing is 1921. That is almost my birth year. That's very close. Okay, people. So let me get just one more game with a random opponent, and then I'm going to start playing you. I remember that Drew was first in queue because he asked it like way early on. Do a reaching 200 rating video may get more views? I don't know. I mean, it's a very clickbaity title. I don't really want to do that, but I guess, do I have to? I'm a beast at bullet, and I'm a beast in bed. Oh wait a second. That's wrong. Redacted. Yeah. I just did an oopsie. Wait a minute. What? That's disgusting. I agree. What the hell is this? Sacks apiece. Did you make a joke yesterday about nothing being in your bed? No, that's the one who listens to me. And I have to give him props. But I wasn't speaking about myself, though. So my opponent sacked a piece, but they got this very powerful center in exchange. So I'm very curious as to what is going to happen now. It still applies to you, though. Applies to me? No. No, it doesn't. It does not. Okay.
Greetings to my fellow peace blunderer.
Denial, more like reality. Okay, so we developed. Someone followed my Twitch again. Pratt, very scary penguin. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're gonna like blunder a couple of pawns. My opponent does take it. That's really crazy. I would not take that. I would not take that pawn. But okay. We need to try and dismantle the center because it's quite annoying. Queen goes there. Well, boo-hoo. Do that. Finally, I followed Twitch. Yes. After 73 years of climbing the mountain, he finally farted. Epic. Nice. Also, I just realized I could have taken that pawn. Oh well. Mistakes were made. I think I can still probably take it. After whatever move is going to happen. That was unexpected. Farts are always unexpected. You know, no one ever expects farts. Like, do you ever expect them? I'm wondering how I found your Twitch. I wonder how I find my bearings every day as well. Okay, I want to protect the knight because I wanted to play this, so my knight isn't hanging when I play bishop here. That was the idea. You're welcome. And now what, rook here? That's very awkward. How about queen here? You're actually right about that. I am always right about. I'm always right about everything. I don't know how it never crossed your mind. Okay, let's do this. And now we're attacking up on the third time. If it defends, then I guess I want to play this. Sacking 95. Nah, I don't want to do this. Aha. So that's the way we roll. No, 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 no. How about you don't? How about you don't? That's so many pawns just ready to fall apart. I'm so eager to do that. I think you missed bishop takes e6. Ah, okay, I might have. It's more of a tactic than a sack. Yeah, I guess. Okay. So how about now? How about now? Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Oh boy. Oh boy. This move is wrong on so many levels. I cannot describe. I cannot describe. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That just happened. That just happened. I don't know what to take with. That's fine. Yeah, I might have missed something. There is no way you guys don't anticipate your farts. Oh, come on. Farts are always a surprise. Farts are always a surprise. Alright. Yeah, that was a funny little game. I was not anticipating my opponent to just sack it. Maybe at some point when the center was at its peak, somewhere right here. Like right here. My position wasn't as good. Let's see what the engine says. No, the engine says still I'm like better, so that's fine. Yeah. Big brain time. Now I'm very small brain. Okay. Guys, feel free to challenge me now. It's playing viewers time, and I'm very happy to announce that we do have a bit of a queue forming, or at least we'll have a bit of a queue forming. What to do to play against you? Well, challenge me, my friend. Challenge me. You can find my profile through the link below the stream in the description. And challenge me to an unrated game anywhere below 5 minutes. I got a challenge from Popcorn Boy. Is that you? Is that you, my friend? Who's that? The best argument ever. Precisely. I sent it. Yeah, Muhammad, but you're not the first. I see your challenge just fine. So, Popcorn Boy, is that you, Dhruv? I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering your name. For that, I apologize. Okay, I'm assuming Dhruv left the stream temporarily not to be listening to me, so I'm just gonna accept it. And I'm going to hope that it is him. Is there a queue? At the moment, it's basically Dhruv that I am playing right now and you. So, in a way, maybe. Maybe in a way. And Dhruv just rejected me. Aborted. Okay. Maybe something happened. How about you try again? So yeah, how would you rate this game that I played in the tournament that I just showed you out of 10? Seven out of 10. Aw. Drive you crazy. Ah, okay, now I see you. Good stuff. So it is you. Actually, it's not you. So Popcorn Boy was not you. It was an imposter. That was an imposter! Playing the land of... You can do better than that. Popcorn Boy is me. Ah, okay. Why didn't you just, you know, make a move then? Bishop B1. Sorry, Bishop C1. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to yawn. Actually, add another thing to the list on top of farting that you don't expect. You don't expect the yawn. You never do. You don't expect farts. You don't expect yawns. You don't expect sneezes. You also never expect the girl to like you. So that's 4. Yeah. I didn't even realize that you accepted. Okay, well, then, you know, next time. Sneezes and farts you can anticipate. I don't know, Max, what kind of higher plane being you are, but you know, when I do that, I don't expect anything. I'm just cruising through the world, you know. If you got told someone was going to shoot you in 5 seconds, you wouldn't move. Depends on what they're shooting at me with. If they're shooting with milk right in my mouth, that's not. Who all sneezes in? You've got to use the sound very loud. Yeah, it's yeah, it is a thing, Kyle, but not for me anymore. I'm not at school, but yeah, you can replace glasses with any other public place where you've got to be relatively quiet, then you got it spot on. I help cough sometimes, but not sneezes. You know, once in my life, I held a fart for 4 hours. My face was green when I was done. True story. And then someone asked me, are you from Mars or are you from another galaxy altogether? And I said, mate, I don't care, I just need to fart, piss off. Why are you talking to me? I understand how people have hold sneezes. Skill issue? I don't know. Were you making the meme face though? I was making every face possible. Primary school me held farts for like 7 hours. Yeah. Nice. Nice indeed. Also, another point. Yeah, let's just set this night. Another point. I have another point to make. But before that, I need to figure out what to do about this bishop. Let's take it. Why do I exchange everything when the material is equal? Ah, right. Yes, that's why. I realized, but I'm not going to tell you why. Let's put the rooks there. Sure, why not? Looks like this is where we're going. It looks like this is exactly where we're going. Let's put the queen as well on the diagonal where the king is. So it might be useful later on. Yeah, this is a bit problematic. Do you want me to double up behind this? Nah, how about I'll leave it as is, and I'm gonna push this unless I'm stopped. When I was like, this is a real story. I'm not trying to be funny or making memes. This is a real story. For about 8 years, of school, like from the first year to the 8th year, for about 8 years, I never used the school bathroom. Even when I really wanted to go, I never used it. Because for some reason I thought it was, I don't know, it wasn't a comfortable experience. It was always messy and it was always stinky. I was like, I would rather piss my pants than go inside. So yeah, and that will happen sometime. Pissing pants. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, only when I was in my year 9 was I like, screw it, screw it. And I only started doing that because it really started affecting my bladder. Like I started having some bladder issues because I was consistently holding it in for years. So probably wasn't the best decision. I'm like 12th grade. Yeah. I legit started having bladder issues because I was the way I was. All right. So at least at the very least, we're gonna take a couple of pawns here, which is good. You gotta like having them pawns. But you said you weren't joking. I wasn't joking about the thing with the. I wasn't joking about the thing with the bathroom, but I was joking about pissing my pants. Yeah, I probably pissed my pants at some point in my life when I was a kid, like a youngster. But never again. Never again. Okay, so the question is, can I promote safely? Or I'm gonna just be stuck in perpetual. How about we don't actually check that? How about we deliver this check? And boy, I don't know. Do you want to see a cool thing? I promise to show you a cool thing. I'm running out of time. Do I even have a time for the cool thing? Okay, let's do this. I'm not sure I have time, but we'll try and do it. Which pawn will Joff take? You took the wrong pawn. You took the wrong pawn. Why? Why did you have to do me like that? All right, running out of time. That's okay. There is increment time. Do you understand? Do you not understand that I'm not playing to win? I'm playing to lose. I've played too much chess today. I wanted to do like a funny thing. But Druff decided to play for the win and took the wrong pawn. It's a shame. All right, so how about we go here? This check, I guess here. I looked away for 1 second. The position is ruined. Yes. Yes. Nah, guys, you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand how this works. You don't understand how this works. You need to be as bad as me to understand, to fully comprehend the tragedy of the situation. So I'm gonna go here. I'm just making moves at this point. Queen 6. No, that's aggressive. That's aggressive and oppressive and depressive. Depressive? Is that a word? Depressing. My English sucks. The most effective way to win this is to go Queen F4 check for King and Queen and force the exchange and beat 3 pawns up. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Yeah. The only reason why I haven't lost on time yet is because of the time increment. Choice. Yes! 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 I was expecting that. Yeah, boy! D7 for the win. I'm sorry. That was too much. That's how I scam my rating points. Yes. You get yourself in a winning position. You lose concentration and you suck. Never lose concentration. Never, ever, ever assume anything about anything. From missing X-ray to losing the game, damn it. And this is chess for you. Unironically, and yeah, I don't wanna sound mean. Yeah, Druff played a very good game, very resistant, but this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is why you never lose track of what's going on. You can be winning for literally 100 moves and then bang. And when I saw this on the board, played king f5, and I was like, man, d7 would be so great because I can just mate. And I was hoping, fingers crossed, and yeah, it did happen. So yeah, never take the ice away from the prize. Otherwise, very good. How do you? Sorry, I need to catch up with the chat. Kyle has to go. Sorry, I just read it, my friend. If you're still here, Kyle, then I wish you best of luck with the film. Hello, can we 1v1? Yes, we can, Kevin. Welcome to the stream. Where do you come from? Let us know. Welcome to the community as well. We are on day 6 of our streamathon. We're trying to get to 50 viewers as quickly as we can. Today we actually broke the record. Today we had this record that you see on the... Let me actually update it really quickly because, you know, 14 is alive. 14 is alive. 16 today. Nice. We got to 16, breaking records every day, and that's what we do. And yeah, playing viewers, analyzing games, etc., etc. 50 views at one time, or 50 views in total. Come on, 50 views in total. Like, even my naked ass would get 50 views. 50 views at a time, yes. So, Indonesia. Nice, nice. So, you are from Jakarta? It's 17. Is it 17? I'm gonna see in the stats. I will see anyway. If it's 17, then I will correct it. From Malang. I'm sorry, I don't know if that's... Yeah, there are so many places and islands in Indonesia, so you can't keep track of that now, can you? How long have you been playing chess, my friend? Let me know. In the meantime, let me play Mohammed, because Mohammed's been waiting for a while. And who was the third in line? It's 16. I thought it's like in total. Ah, right. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So Mohammed is playing this fantasy thing again. Why? Okay. Like the bishop. Well, if I take the knight, it has to ruin the pawn structure, but maybe not that bad. Why knight e7? Why not? Max, you're questioning my moves, but are you the one who won the tournament game today? I don't think so. I'm at 500 elo now. Well, is that good or bad? If it's good, then congratulations, my friend. It's just that I didn't remember what rating you had prior to that. I hope you didn't drop. I hope it was like a promotion. Question mark from Kevin. I was asking how long have you been playing chess? If you don't mind me asking. Okay. Shit, it's bullet. Wow. What? I just realized it's bullet. Mohammed tricked me. Someone needs to like call Mohammed and tell him that he's a trickster. Because wow, that's unfair. Wow, that's like horrible. Mohammed is a trickster. He challenged me to a game of bullet, which he never does. Horrible. And now I just wasted a lot of time, not realizing that this is bullet. Yeah, I can't really pin the queen to the king. Can't really do that. Just call him Poopy Pants. Might challenge you with what? Let's see. So, did he hang the knight on purpose? That remains to be seen. So let's take everything. Let's take everything. You know, this is me when I go to like. Oh shit! Go. Should I stop the stream right now? Wow! Wow! Okay, never mind. This is okay. This is fine. All of this is fine. What this is inexplicable. An inexplicable blunder. But this is still okay. I apologize. I apologize. Sincerely. Am I gonna get mated or something? I don't want to get mated. So like, if H takes G, then I will... Oh, snap. That's not great. That's not great for your health. Rook goes there as well. Like, I can take the rook, no problem. I can... I need to be careful as to not to get mated. 8 seconds! There is like a 1 second increment, but it's not much. It's not much. I've got to be totally honest. It is not much. It's barely enough time to scratch my ass. I gotta be a bit careful. Screw it. I'll sack a rook for a piece and a pawn. That's fine. In this position, it's whatever. Okay. Just move around. Move around. I can sack my queen as well. Who cares? I've got too many pawns. Look at them go. I shouldn't be losing this now. Definitely not losing this. Stalemate is the only option that Mohammed may be expecting. I'm not going to allow it. Hopefully. So if I queen, is there stalemate? I don't see it. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. And this is going to be made very soon. Very soon. There you go. Can we 1v1 and play with rapid mode? Kevin, 5 minutes maximum, because we have usually a couple of people to go through, and I don't mind playing rapid, my friend, at all. It's just that 10 minutes would be too long. Anywhere under 5 minutes and unrated. Okay? Alright, so who's next? Who's next? Feel free to challenge me, people. I don't remember. Did anyone else want to play? Exclam showing us 500 Elo Magic. Yes. Yes. What about Rapid after you get through the queue? Ah, right. Yes. I forgot Kirby wanted to play. Yes. I owe him that. Have I ever played Kirby? Let me check. No, how... Kirby, how come we haven't played before? Are you kidding me? What's that nonsense? I'm sorry, what? How will this happen? Can you explain yourself? Oh boy, okay. So bishop here. Alright. Can I get a rematch after everyone? I don't think so, Mohammed, because I still have a couple of people to play still, and I'm getting pretty tired, and I've played chess all day. Can I do a rain check? Can we do a rain check? Can we get it tomorrow? Okay. So what we have here? No breaks. Oh, no break. No breaks. No breaks. No breaks. What are we supposed to do? Normally I would use this knight as well, but now it's pinned, so I don't like it. 20 likes. I need more likes. I need more likes from everyone. Otherwise, I will... I can't really threaten you now, can I? Otherwise, I'll get cancelled. Otherwise, I'll get cancelled. So, no threats, no threats, no threats. No threats today. No threats. But the reality of the situation is that if e5 played too early, which it was, then black is slightly in trouble. Slightly in trouble because I am still a pawn down, Don't get me wrong, I'm still a pawn down, but I've got like the bishop pair, and it's nice. The thing is, if I like it, we'll have the ingredient, then you reach viewers faster. Well, that's the thing, Max. That's the thing. That's exactly what you're here for. That's what you need to do. Come on. If you don't do that, then how am I gonna get rich? But on a serious note, to be totally serious, 100% serious, I am going to say, I'm just losing track of my thoughts. I'm sorry. Yeah, the chess is really taking a toll on me, isn't it? I'm not gonna stop streaming when I reach 50 viewers. GG, by the way, GG, my friend. Max, piss off with your. I don't want to play you. I don't want to like ruin my mood. Why do you always challenge me towards the end of the stream? Also, we have Kevin to play me first. Kevin, could you please challenge me if you start for a game? That'd be cool. Because I don't want to play Max. Max is gonna ruin like everything. I won a tournament game today, and you know I was in a good mood, a bit tired, but in a good mood. Because I don't want to take priority. Yes, I did challenge you. You did. Let me check. I only see some friend requests. I'm afraid I'm not seeing any challenges. Could you please do it again? All right, now I see you. I've got Sword Whale as well trying to challenge me. Okay, so Kevin first, Sword, you stay put. Okay, you'll be next. I don't want to play Max. No. Max can, you know, Max can chill. It sounds really harsh to Max. I'm sorry. Just Max is a really good player, and I lose to him more than I win, and I don't fancy my chances this evening because I'm just a bit tired. If Max is okay with me not playing him today, I would like to do it with a fresher mind. I sent a nods challenge. Nah, it's like laughing face up. Piss off. You're sending me a nods challenge. You know how insulting that sounds. Nah, I would rather play a normal game with you, like during tomorrow's tournament, or just, you know, just a game, not necessarily a tournament. So yeah. It was a smile face, not a laughing one. To me, they're all the same. All I see are faces laughing at me because I suck at chess. No, it was definitely laughing. There you go. Laughing face confirmed. You can't get away with this. You can't get away with or from this. Correct. You see, that's a crying face. We've deducted it's a crying face, not a sad face. Why did I lose another 3 minutes if you suck at chess? Because I got lucky. Is the pawn 3 on e5, or is there a trick there? It's a very good question. It's a very good question, Sword. So like before rook e8, defending that pawn, I was half thinking about taking it, but I didn't want to face the consequences of like knight takes, either pawn would discover attacks with my knight. I like, maybe it's fine, but I didn't want to calculate. I'm just energy conservation mode. We'll see ya. You're leaving, Drov. Well, thank you for the game, my friend, if you are leaving, and I hope you have enjoyed the stream. I do encourage you to join our tournaments tomorrow, because it's a weekly Sunday tournament. It's always a big, exciting event. And, you know, like, if not tomorrow, I do encourage you to join, you know, more and more every day, when you can. and it was really nice to see. I challenge you to 4-player chess. Yeah, 4-player chess is on the schedule sometime next week, like I said. Like I said. Okay. Oh, you need to count the attackers, my friend. This is very, very, very clumsy. So this knight is defended twice, but attacked a bit more than twice. What's about a variant? What, duck chess? Anyone still plays that? One way to end. What, today a variant? No. 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 Now if someone paid me. Nah. It's 12 a.m. So see ya again. Yes, thank you for the game, Kirby. It was a real pleasure. I never realized I never played you until today. And, you know, I hope you had fun losing to me. But yeah, on a serious note, thank you very much for coming. And I will talk to you tomorrow, I hope, because tomorrow is the tournament day. And you don't want to miss that. Can AM mean after morning and then PM means post morning? No. AM means this is self-made, my friend. I think this is legit the worst move on the board. I don't think there is another move that is worse, because I think this is the only move that Hank's made to one. Fingers crossed for 50. Love watching people play chess and talk. Thank you very much, Fluff Crunch and Mini. Where do you come from, my friend? Because it's a nickname I'm recognizing. Where do you come from? Like, what country, and do you play chess yourself? Who is next? Who is next? We have a bunch of people to go through. I promised. So we have Sword. Now, Sword, my friend, your challenge has disappeared, but you should be next. Now I see it. Nah, I'm too new. UK, I do play. Just a bunch of games. Warhammer, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Jesus, Warhammer brings back so many memories. UK, where exactly? Where exactly from the UK are you? We've got a person from Ireland playing against us. Not exactly UK. Well, I guess a true Irish patriot will say it's the opposite of the UK. And the UK can do one. But yeah. No, Max, you're close, but not close. Because AM means Amna Meridium, and PM means post Meridium. Between Durham and Newcastle. Ah, so you're from the north. You are from the north. Hey, you're the northerner. Good stuff. Good stuff. I know. Max, you did not know. Don't lie to me. You did not know that. And how isn't anyone telling me how smart and clever I am for knowing that myself? Yeah, like the stream for that. Yeah. I am so clever, yet no one acknowledges that ever. This is the only thing I learned in year 2. In year 2 of what subject? Why Kingside Castle? What do you mean, why Kingside Castle? We're playing King's Gambit. I mean, yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair. Like, sometimes. Actually, a lot of the time you castle Queenside in the King's Gambit, so I'm talking out my ass. Year 2 of primary school. Year 2 of primary school. Do you know what? I can tell you, since I was telling you real stories, how about another real story? It's actually, let me actually do this. Exclam, I am really sad. Zuhai, well, it's a shame, Zuhai, that you're feeling a bit demoralized. It's very nice to see you back. Um, maybe a thought that can comfort you, my friend, is that 150 elo is very bounce backable. I have lost no less than 400 elo on multiple occasions in short periods of time, and I bounced back every time, and so will you. But if you do need to take a break, then there is nothing wrong with that. I've lost 400 elo in half a day before. Exactly. This is exactly what I am talking about. I think I just blundered my queen. Is there any way to say that? Yeah, I saw it a bit too late. Okay. Yeah, so Zuhai, feel free. Feel free. Just try not to be too hard on yourself. And again, if you do need to take a break, do take it. Do take it. In the meantime, let me think where I want to move my. Maybe here. Yeah. Yeah, so let's check. Conga says blunder. Yes, it is a blunder. That is correct. That's correct. Yeah, I wanted to tell you guys a story as well, like a real story. Another real story. I never went to kindergarten. I was practically raised by my grandma, and I learned how to read very early. Like I'm not flexing. I just want to give context. I learned to read when I was 2 years old, like 2 years and 10 months. So I'm told, because I don't remember. I was 2 years and 10 months, and like Gran was really good at teaching me stuff. So I picked up a lot of stuff very early on, and I never went to kindergarten. The downside of that, I was really asocial. I was really asocial. Like all I knew how to spend the day was to like play something with my grandma, like read a book, I don't know, scratch my balls, stuff like that, kid stuff. But when I had to go to school, I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked because I've never seen anything like that before. I had like 25 kids in one room with me, all just running and shouting and bludgeoning each other pretty much to death with rulers and stuff. And I was massively confused. And I literally cried every day out of pure fear / confusion / whatever you want to call it. I cried every day during my first 6 months of primary school. I cried every day, with maybe extremely rare exceptions, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. People were getting mad at me, but I just, that was really bad. I never understood. It took me a lot of time to start understanding why I need to go to that place, and it depressed me a lot because I didn't want to go to that place. It's just weird. Yeah. So okay. Let me think how I want to approach this. How about this? How about this move? This move doesn't look very bad. Done. There you go. There you go. That's all we're hoping for. I mean, yeah, we attacked the rook, but but why aren't you taking that forward? Exactly, like referring to Zuhai's question. Maybe Sword forgets that he can just take that one. I don't know. maybe it's either sort of forgot or maybe sort of things that if he takes that pawn is gonna open some things up, open like a Pandora box or something. Which might not be actually very far from the truth. Who knows? Pandora boxes be that. So yes. Attacking my knight. Well, I don't appreciate that for starters. I don't appreciate that. I have a funny move. I have a funny move for you people. One more to the count. Thank you very much, Weeping Villa. Also, I extremely apologize. Grace Siren, it looks like a new community member and I completely missed the message. If you're still here, Grace, I apologize. I bow down to your grace. Get that? And yeah, I welcome you to the community. Weeping Willow, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? What's up? Max is laughing his ass off. I don't know what he's laughing. I don't know what he's laughing his ass off. Maybe at the prospect of me losing the game. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Thank you for asking. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. We were looking before you joined us. Actually, quite some time before you joined us. We were looking at the game that I played at the tournaments. I am actually playing at a very big tournament that started today. Round 1 I played in, and we looked at the game, we analyzed the game. You legit laughed at my Grace joke. Come on, this joke was like really cringe. Like, at best, 3 out of 10. Okay, so I can maybe use that knight to block me. Actually, no, let's not use that knight to block anything. I mean, I typed it. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. Actually, this might be just a draw. Not anymore, though. I think sword kinda... I'm out of time! Shit. That's okay, though. We're gonna just... Hit. I'm out of time. I just feel it. I really realized I was out of time when I have 3 seconds left. Sword is celebrating. Did I get better? I hope you. I just don't remember how you played last game, but yeah, that was a fun one. That was a fun one. I was never looking at the clock. I was just chilling. And I only realized I was out of time when I had 3 seconds left. Yeah, and I desperately wanted, in the last dying 3 seconds of the game, I desperately wanted to take that pawn so it's at least a draw. But the king was not allowing me that, obviously. The king was always near the pawn. Use engine and analysis. Oh, come on, what's there to analyze about this game? Okay, so we've got Conga up next. We've got Conga up next. I blundered my rook. Yeah, that you did. That you did. That was the plan. Game aborted. What? What happened there? So you challenge me and then you abort the game. How's that fair? And we've got a Pikachu up next from Pakistan. I'm not sure I've seen that nickname before. Could you please identify yourself in the chat if you can? Pikachu from Pakistan. Do we have anyone from Pakistan? Ooh, Queen C1. Isn't that what you played last time? I don't remember. I do not remember. Bishop there. That's okay. Oh yeah, basically we're just going to play a couple more people and then we're going to end the stream. It's been going for about 2 hours, I think, ish. Okay, so we've opened up this H file. I don't know if I am going to use that. Sometimes when the H file gets opened, you may consider casting queenside and just go all out. But sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just castle kingside still, and this is fine. I saw you got 16 views once. Yeah, we got to 16 today. That's why I updated the thing. What country do you live in? Thank you for asking, Zuhair. I am currently living in Poland, but I am not Polish. Dun dun dun! Surprise! This could be very dangerous, like with the Zagan all opened up. It's probably a bit sus, but... Oh, that's insane! Right, yeah. Can you imagine living in a country and not being its citizen or nationality? Wow, it's mind-blowing. Okay, let me play a move that doesn't lose. Hi again, Richcan, what's up, my friend? What have you been up to? You missed the big fun. First of all, you missed us breaking the record. We got to 16 views, that's one thing. And the second thing you missed was that we analyzed the game that I had today in the tournament. So many things you missed, it's unbelievable. I think you should be ashamed of yourself. On a serious note though, it's good to have you back. Good to have you back. It's good to have you back. No, so... what now? I guess here. At some point, I'll just gotta sack the hell out of that rook. I also need to be very careful about my vernacular when I say that, because sack is dangerously close to suck. And there is nothing that I want to suck at the present moment. I can assure you of that. Okay, so rook. All right. Rook is rook. I've got 3 defenders, so what are you gonna do? Yeah. I need to be careful about my jokes, which like aren't funny and vaguely suggestive. Now takes, interesting. I want to take with this pawn. How about that? And then I want to do this. And then I want to do this. This is still not a skewer if Congo finds a solution. But it's still slightly annoying. And this isn't the only problem that Congo's got on his hands. But this is also one of those problems. Because guess what? That pawn is pinned. Boom shakalak. That pawn is pinned and the position starts to open up. Position starts to open up. And unlike Conga, I still have 3 more pawns on the king side. So yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff to push with. Ooh. 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 How about this? How about this discovered thingy? Boom! Shakalaka bading dong. Correct. All of what you said is 100% correct and requires no explanation. Yeah, so we've opened up everything. We've got a bunch of pawns here still if we need more support. We've got this battery. Should be fine. Should be fine. However, it's not won just yet. Because there is still sufficient defense to keep it tight for at least a couple of minutes. Oh, right. So this is a bit a bit more difficult now, though. A bit more difficult. That's a free queen, by the way. It looks like this queen has been free for quite a while, and I just realized it. What's stupid? Why didn't you take the queen? Well, I did now. 2 moves later, but I did. I did. Can't fault me for that. Nah. Today has been a long day, Zuair, to be honest. It's been quite a long day. I played chess all day. Maybe I burnt out a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, let's see. And then boom, shakalak. Alright, GG. 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 Oof. Okay. I just realized, bloody hell, I just realized that Konga actually challenged me to a rated game. It's a good thing I didn't lose. Today has lasted less than 21 hours for you. What? Oh, oops. Oops, sorry. No problem. If I lost, I'd be crying. Because I would lose, like, all of my points. Alright, Pikachu. Is there a Pikachu challenges me to a rated game. Pikachu, my friend, if you are in the chat, I do encourage you to challenge me to an unrated game. Rated games, like, a little bit above my pay grade. So yes. Okay. I guess if Pikachu doesn't challenge me, doesn't retract the challenge and challenge me again, I guess we're going to end the stream. And yeah, it looks like this is going to happen. So yes. At the end of the day, thank you everyone for coming. Today was a very good stream. Right, Pikachu is here. Right, nice. Taking my words back. Not the end. Just yet. Pikachu challenged me to. You sneaky bastard challenged me to an odds game. I did not see that. And now I'm playing down a rook in a pawn. Yeah, that's. I can still castle. How old are you? How old do you think I am? How old do you think I am? Okay, wow, that's awful. Now I need to like really focus. We had both 1 blunder and 5 misses. 25. 25 is correct, Zuair. I don't know if you guessed or you saw that somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. But it's correct. It is correct. No, let's take that forward. I'm still a rook down. Like, oof. This is a big oof. Oh, what about that? It's a good thing that wasn't played. Oh right. So how do we not lose this game, little? Wow. Like I think everything that can be good about this game starts with d5. And then bishop d3. I think that's a good start. That tells me Fian Ketcho. I don't think that's very good. If d6 is played now, then it will scream of change of plans. Because come on, b6 tells you bishop d6. Reactionary. Some would say flexible. I say reactionary. Okay, now bishop. Look at that. Okay, c4. c4. Still have a game to lose. I need to play quick. I'll be disappointed if rook8 happens. Box. Okay. That did happen. Or we're at least threatening something. We can do this. Now we're down 5 points. Yes. And what is the live goal of my bishop? I wonder. Like what is my bishop determined to do about his career? Well, how about we start with queen f5? How about we start with that? Knight takes, I don't think I'm particularly bothered about that, although it is slightly annoying. I don't want to let the knight in very easily, but I don't have a choice. It's like, okay. So the whole point of that maneuver was to play Queen H5 and then threaten some stuff. And then threaten some stuff. Sounds like a good plan. Play where? Let's take this knight first, fine. Fine. You go. And now... I mean, this is slightly annoying. With the knight no longer on f3, it doesn't cover e1. So if I play something like bishop f5, then I'm kind of screwed. Let's play bishop f5. Yeah, I don't need that bishop. I don't need it. Like, this bishop is dead to me. I don't need it. I don't need it. Okay, let's play the dumbest move ever. Let's play this move. Let's play the dumbest move ever. Ah, crap. Ah, shucks. Actually, might not be too bad. We got this. Ooh, I forgot about that. Jesus. And queen defends c7 as well. That's annoying. Because I was thinking like rook takes and all that jazz. Okay, I'm having to do this. Queen defending c7 is a terrible thing. Queen goes there. Well, that's really impolite. That's really impolite. Queen h5 check. How about that? No, here. And I'm out of time. Looks like I am out of time. Unless. Yes, the cheapest trick there is. There you go. All right, people. That's good. That's definitely gonna be the end of it. I barely scraped out a shitty draw. Lucky bucko. Nice save. Yeah. It's very similar to who did the thing with d7 and mate and 2. Who was it? Who was that? Can't remember. Nah, can't remember. Someone did it. Kirby should have won. Darn it. Darn it indeed. Was it you that I played against just now, Abuzar? Good game. Like it's very difficult to play with odds, you know, especially when you're as stupid as me. I think being down a rook and down a pawn was a bit too harsh, but hey, do you play blindfolded? I can. Not very well, but I can. Okay. My beautiful people, I thank you, all of you, for coming to this wonderful stream. And just before you leave, or just before we end it, one final time I ask you to like the stream so that our streamathon keeps going. Today we did a lot of things. We played with each other. We analyzed my tournament game. It felt as though you thought it was very instructive. So yes, please do, and share the stream with your friends. Let's make this community bigger. And tomorrow, very important, we have a Sunday community tournament. That means bring everyone and yourself, obviously, because we're gonna have a lot of fun. In the meantime, have fun for the rest of the day. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Much love. Bye bye. See ya. Cheers. Ciao. Bye bye.